Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be doing a review of the Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine. I got given this deck from my mum, who bought this deck purely because she absolutely adores Doreen Virtue work. However, she's not really a tarot reader and she didn't really get on with the deck purely for that reason. So I was given it, and at the time it was very different to decks I was using. However, as I have some Christian clients, they really seem to love using this deck and feel very familiar with this deck. So it comes in a really lovely box that's really good for storage. Just try and open it with my one hand. Oh dear, this is failing. Oh, done. So a really nice steady box. So I just keep the cards in here. If you want to need to buy a tarot bag or any other thing to keep the cards in, I think that does perfectly. Also comes with a really cool little booklet. I haven't actually ever used this before because when I do tarot readings with these, I feel there's so much information on a card I don't need to go into the book. However, I have had a flip through, and as with all Doreen Virtue guidebooks that come with all her oracle and tarot decks, I do feel that it's quite useful. And it's got very precise little paragraphs for each card. Gives you a very specific meaning. So it's quite a good little booklet. If you are new to tarot and you want a beginning deck, this is probably quite good because of the information on the card as well as the information that's condensed in the booklet. Probably quite good for giving you a little basis to start off with. So it follows the Rider-Waite system with some of its own angel variation. So you have the four suits, and instead of your normal pentacles, cups, swords and wands, it's just fire, earth, air and water. So I'll show you some of the cards now. They have really nice back. Really good cardstock, which I love. I always appreciate cards that are very thick and will last a long time, because as you can, I don't know if you can see on the video, but these have quite a lot of wear because I have used them quite a lot. And if they were thinner cards, I don't think they'd look as good after so much wear and tear. But yeah, so as you can see for each card they have the suit and a number at the top, and at the bottom it has a little quote that's quite good for giving you the general overall feel of the card. That's why I think they'd be quite good for beginners, because you can easily look at the card, look at the message, look at the picture and build up a very intuitive feeling for each card. And some come with keywords as well. The court cards come with keywords. So as with all Doreen Virtue work, I find it very gentle energy, which makes it very different from normal tarot. I mean, there are some with gentle energies like the Llewellyn Tarot, which I use quite a lot, but there are cards inevitably that have a harsher energy of realism and truth, such as the Death card and the Tower card, but they are transformed in this deck to something a lot more gentle. So very nice pictures, I think, very scenic. Like I said, I use this deck a lot. It's a good go-to deck, and I use it because I have Christian clients and they feel very comfortable with the deck. However, it's not one of my absolute favourites because I do prefer different decks. I click with certain themes and certain pictures. So some of my favourite go-to decks are the Llewellyn Tarot, the Tarot Illuminati and the Robin Wood deck. But I do use this. I still think it has, a lot to sing praises home about. I wouldn't write it off. So yeah, these are the minor arcana. For the major arcana, it's kind of transformed it, and for the major arcana it's all archangels. So instead of the Fool, you have the Dreamer. Leap of Faces. Follows similar lines. It's just that it has the angel theme. The High Priestess. So the advantages of this deck: it's good cardstock, they're very easy to read, they follow the Rider-Waite system so you don't have to learn anything new, they come with a good guidebook, a good box, and they have words on the cards that are really good for beginners. I don't think they really have a downside. If you just don't click with the cards, you don't click with the cards, just the way it is. But they are a good go-to deck, and they're very, very good for building up your knowledge of tarot. So enjoy! Bye!